Hi, friends. Thank you for dropping by. My name is Sandhya, and I'm one of the interns with DigitalDeepak internship program. I have had three classes so far, and all of them have been better than the previous one. They are very engaging and interesting. Deepak has a very fine, very nice way or a sort of endearing way of teaching. He teaches a million things and talks about several things surrounding marketing, business, and even our lives. But he manages to keep it very simple, easy to understand. In fact, he practices what he preaches, that keep your communication authentic and simple. And to this, several activities he builds in several activities like answering a survey or posting some Facebook posts, etc. And all these experiences make my participation in the class very enriching. And Deepak has said one thing from the beginning: learn, do, and teach. In my case, it is learn, do, and master. If you just learn in theory, unless you're a genius, it's not going to remain in your memory. But then if you do it, you have the experience of it, it gets etched in our brains. The assignments, are meant to make us explore the concept, check out various tools and available and create our own folios. We also learned how our experiences can help us become good marketers, because being a good marketer is about having good conversations with your customers. To be able to have those good conversations, we should have good life experiences, which you can get by going out with your friends, hiking, traveling, reading, even developing a hobby, learning a language, etc. I mean, if you don't have this kind of content, it is difficult to make a good conversation and become a good marketer. There was also a brief note on copywriting with tips for writing a good copy. Good communication plus total focus on your ideal customer. These are the two pillars of great marketing. But then, how do you define your ideal customer? That you do by creating an avatar, a customer avatar. And creating a great customer avatar involves understanding the demographics of the customer, of your ideal customer, and the psychographics. Once you create a good customer, you get an idea of who your customer is, what he or she feels, what are his or her behaviors, wants, and needs. So you can start working on acquiring real customers. This is where the core of the class comes in. You start using Now you start using various well established steps to convert prospects into customers. These form the foundation of any marketing. There are seven established triggers that help you to take your prospects through the sales funnel and convert them. These triggers are based again on human psychology, understanding human behavior, how to get their attention. You can do this by inspiring and motivating the prospects, guiding them through a sales process, persuading them, even creating a fear factor in their minds, with the final objective of converting them. Uh, what is important here is to get a resounding yes from your for to you and to your products. This is very important to get it from your family, friends, customers, and even your children. If they don't say yes to what you are saying, they're never going to do what you want them to do. You have to be so tactful, ensure that the timing is right and you have the right words. Handling your kids, getting them to say yes, I would think is the mini version of marketing. Now let me get back to the seven triggers that Deepak was talking about. um, the first one is social proof. We are influenced by people who we like and look up to. Examples are parents, teachers, friends. The sheep mentality comes into play here. People tend to take actions and make a purchase based on what they hear and read and what most people are doing. They try to emulate their behaviors, and in a digital world, this gets translated into a testimonial or a review. They read on from their desktop and take actions. And the next one is scarcity, and it is human nature to grab things that they think is going out of market, like how all of us tried to grab good onions when they were there because we thought it was going the way, forever. And when you say that their product is available for sale just today, people rush to buy it, or people are scared that they won't get that product, they won't get those features, or they won't get it at that price. I can narrate my own example. There was an exhibition where they announced that, first 100 customers will get 25% off. It was an exhibition of kitchen things, and to get 25% on a 50,000 fridge was a huge thing. I was there before 9 a.m. So just so I get this offer. And I know that if there were 100 people before me, I was not going to get this offer. And that is what scarcity does to us. The next one is reciprocity. People are good in their heart. They like to give back. They like to reciprocate. Like your neighbor shares something that she has cooked, and you make a point to share something that you have bought or cooked and give it to her. They're influenced to take actions, like when you get a sample to use or taste, and you make a mental note that you should buy something from it. It's like you owe it to them. That is reciprocity. And my example is getting the free coffee at McDonald's. A few days in a year they give free coffee, and whenever I go there, I make a note. Okay, when next time I'm coming here again. And whenever I'm around McDonald's, I do walk in and pay this time for my coffee and buy it. It's because I feel obliged. I've had a free cup and I must give them some business. The fourth is the authority. Authority from a figure who has influence on your actions, thinking, reading, and behavior. It could be your parents, a doctor, or an athlete, and you're more likely to act if a person who has authority over you tells you to do something. And that is so right. If my husband tells me that I need to start walking to lose weight, I'm not going to listen to him. But my doctor did say the same thing a few days ago, and I have started getting up at 5 a.m. and taking a walk for 30 minutes every day. And that is called the authority trigger. Next is commitment, which is an important trigger, again playing on the goodness of the people. When people commit, they tend to keep up their promise. I mean, most people are honest. And how can we digital marketers use this human trait? I'm into jewelry designing. And when a customer walks into the shop, I know that she wants to buy something, but she's hesitating. And maybe because of the price tag. So I walk up to her and make a small talk. And then I show a small earring, which is not of a big value, but then she likes it. And when she buys it, I often hear them say, "Thank you for helping me with this purchase. And I will come by soon for another one." And maybe a necklace next time, perhaps. And you see, by spending a few minutes with her, I have got her commitment for a purchase in future. Liking is the next one, and that is the one that I like the most. Liking is the next one, and that is the one that I like the most. And it is like birds of the same feather come together. You are likely to connect with someone if you are from the same town, school, or neighborhood. It makes life comfortable to be in the company of people that we can connect with. And to be a good salesperson, you have to identify these common links and establish connections that resonate with your customers. Last is a fear that you can use as a trigger. I left it out here because I didn't want to talk about it, maybe. Yes, you can leverage the fear that people have of losing something. People are more scared of losing what they have than gaining something new. They are inclined to put in their effort to retain what they have. These triggers act at different times and in different scenarios. As marketers, we should consider using all these triggers in some way or the other and appropriately to induce a purchase action. Another thing I learned in the class is how to record my own video. Deepak mentioned several tools, and so have our students, and I thank you very much, everybody, for all the suggestions. The assignments. The assignments for the class are very interesting, very engaging. I cannot put a finger and say which class was the best, but I can tell you that I enjoyed doing the assignment for this class because I learned how to do my own video. Thank you. I've come to the end of my presentation, and thank you very much for watching. I hope to put out more videos, and I look forward to your feedback to make me a better person making videos. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.